take a study of this chord chart. The one I'm going to be interested in now is the C scale, and these are the chords: C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor. Ignore the B diminished. Look at the greyed out columns. They represent the 1, 4, 5 family of chords, the 3-chord trick, the 3 chords that sound good together. So if you go C, G, C, or C, F, G, C, they sound good together. We want to put in some of these minor chords. Okay, now what I want you to note is the numbers 1, 2, 3 and so forth. So we're only going to play 6 chords. We're going to ignore that last column. We want to choose the key of C, but we could choose any because the numbers still relate to any of the key scales. So what I want to show you now is what I brought here. If you're playing on the guitar or using the piano, rather than just pick at random chord to chord, there's actually a nice progression that we can use. Certain chords gravitate to other chords. There's no hard and set rules to this, but it's just a general guide, and it's like a direction that takes you back home. Now home is the tonic, the first chord, so if you take the key of C, that's our 1 chord. Our second chord, which in this case is D minor. Third chord, E minor, F, G, and then A minor. Now that has got a 7 next to it because it's going to be a dominant chord. I'll explain that in a little while. So we've got C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor. Now the first goes anywhere, and the second will want to go to the 5th, the third will want to go to the 6th, and so forth. Now obviously what we mean by that is the first, the C, can go anywhere, so you can just pick any of those. The second, as you can see there, wants to go to the 5th, so if you play a D minor, it generally wants to go to the 5th, or a dominant chord. And then the third, E minor, wants to go to the 6th, okay, which is the A minor. So from there to there, and as you can see by the rest. So let's see that in action. I wrote out here chords taken from the C major scale, the tonic, the first one there, C. Then we're choosing to go anywhere, so we're just going to choose to go to the A minor, the 6th. And then the 6th, as you can see, wants to go to 2. So that's D minor. And the 2 wants to go to the 5th, G, or G7. And the G, the 5th, wants to go to the 1. Wants to go home, it wants to resolve. So we'll do this on the piano. Now with the piano here, it's a fancy piano, but don't be scared off. Even a cheap keyboard will do it. If you've got auto accompaniment, switch it on, ignore all the rest. We don't want any intro. We want synchronization start and synchronization stop. Now what that does is, if I press this now and let go, it stops immediately and goes back to beat 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's as it is. I don't have to press 3 fingers to get the chord. I can just get the chord by pressing 1. Let me show you on here. That produces C, okay? So let's start with this one then. We want to go 1, 6. So there's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that 6 wants to go to 2, which is D minor. And that wants to go to, let's go back here. We're back there now. We've got D minor. that wants to go to the 5th, which in this case is G. Okay, so D minor, 3, 4. In this case I'm going to have to do them two. That's G7. And G7, being number 5, wants to resolve to 1. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go again then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Beg your pardon. Start again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resolve. Okay. Give that one a try if you want. 1, 6, 2. Oh, that's what we're doing. Beg your pardon. So anyway, study that. Take note of it. And then try these. But remember, it's all about the numbers. Your 1 wants to go anywhere. Your 2, remember there, 2 goes to 5. 5 goes to 1. 1 goes anywhere. Let's go to 3 then. 3 wants to go to 6. 6 wants to go to 2. Again 2 wants to go to 5. 5 wants to resolve to 1. A good one is to keep going between the 1 and 4, back to 1, to 7, 4, then 4 to 5, dominant 5, back to 1. So you can use these for making a song. Just imagine. This is 1, 4, back to 1. That's number 2. Where does that want to go? 2 wants to go to where? C sharp wants to go to 5, which is a dominant chord. That wants to go back to 1. And we'll go to 6. That's A minor. 6 wants to go where? To go to 2. Just double check. 6 goes to 2 and 2 goes to 5. I'll hold the camera here on that. To 4. Oh, we're on G, beg your pardon. 1. So anyway, it's a bit difficult to hold the camera and see what you're doing at the same time. So anyway, I hope that helps and inspires you to try this out. Pause the video, study them, and then study that.